Hi everyone! Due to pretty generic reasons like school and other projects, I won't have the PV I had planned for my 5-year anniversary getting into UTAU ready for, well, now. Links to the final versions of my voice banks are in the description, and they'll be linked again for those who want to watch the PV when it finally does come out. But in the meantime, I wanted to still do something for today, and I wanted to explain my history in the fandom. Just sort of what it's done for me, because I have no idea where my life would be right now if I hadn't gotten into using UTAU as a program, getting involved in the community. I don't keep this a secret at all, but in my early teenage years, I was in hospital pretty much all the time for my asthma. I'm a bit of an odd case in that I actually developed my asthma around 13 years old, and it hit really badly. Before then, I hadn't had any issues with my lungs at all. I was in the intensive care unit pretty often, and the reports always had near fatal written on them, and it was pretty stressful, as you could probably imagine. A couple of months after my 15th birthday, I had a friend show me what UTAU was. I really liked Vocaloid a lot already, and the idea of being able to make my own Vocaloid had me really excited. There were weeks my asthma was so bad, talking was a big struggle. I was scared that it would always be like that, so part of my motivations for making a UTAU at the time was so my voice could be preserved. I know it sounds pretty dramatic, but at the time I was kind of questioning how long I was going to be alive for, so yeah. Recording was pretty difficult for me, but long term it actually kind of worked like therapy. There were times I think I might have overdone it and made things worse myself, and caused trips back to the hospital again, pushing myself. But overall, screaming into a mic actually helped to increase my lung capacity and strength. I received the news recently that my lungs are doing better than they ever have since I got diagnosed, and they're going to continue to get better, so that's, amazing news for me. I'm very grateful. I've had a faster recovery than most, and I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to get rid of my asthma. It's not the kind of thing that is curable, but it won't nearly be as severe. For my teenage years, I didn't regularly attend high school. I couldn't. And I was pretty much stuck in the house. School relationships were hard to maintain, but the online UTAU community has been there for me since the start. I've met wonderful, irreplaceable people who, as cheesy as it sounds, really taught me what it means to care for someone and to be cared for in return. Through UTAU, I've met my best friend, my first love, my family who make me feel at home when I'm with them, and I know no matter where I end up, I'll always have them in my life. They gave me the encouragement to pursue the career I want. They've impacted my life immensely, and I wouldn't want to be without them. I'm 20 years old now, and I'm back in school, finally, now that I'm well enough. I'm learning design, 3D animation, film production, and next year I'll hopefully be doing a course on game art. I'm aiming to be an illustrator, and it's actually starting to look as if it's going to be possible, which is amazing to me. My friends are growing in different ways too, and just to have the ability to support each other with our skills feels amazing. I hope that everyone will continue to be as supportive as they have been. I'm incredibly grateful, and to have had the opportunities I've been given, it just feels great. I really want to continue producing the things I do with the people I love. I think that's about everything I wanted to say. I hope that this is of some encouragement to everyone else in the UTAU fandom in particular. UTAU taught me a lot about hard work, about how through practice you can improve exponentially, and a lot about relationships with other people. It's a kind of niche hobby, but it doesn't mean that it can't have a big impact on who you are as a person, so I just sort of wanted to communicate that. Thank you very much for listening.